What's up, gamers? Chief Rocky here with another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and today I'm going to work on the Bronco. So I put plenty of lighting here in the SV hangar, and we are going to start tearing her down. So the first thing I want to do is I want to increase her thrust, right? And why I want to do that is because I'm actually going to build this out a little bit. So there's going to actually be a space in here, right? And that space is going to house an armor locker, O2 locker, bigger cargo space. It's all going to be ammunition, by the way. Bigger cargo space, and so on. So I need a little bit more thrust. So that's why I built those jet engines. We're going to pop these out. I also built some hardened steel for the nose. I'm going to try to stay away from as much hardened steel as possible. Let's see. We could probably keep... No, we're going to pull those out. I'm more worried about our thrust going forward than anything else. So, what am I doing here? There we go. Okay. Can they fit in there? Yes, they can. Perfect. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, so boom. Yes, I could put it on symmetry mode, but I'm lazy. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pop that off. Go too deep. Pop. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Absolutely not what I wanted to do. There we go. All right. Put you there. Put you there. Nice. Oh. We want to fix you. Actually, do we want to put that way? No. Yeah, I want to put it the other way around. So I was right. Okay. Can we rotate in here? Nope, it won't let me. Okay, so we'll just do here. Spin you around. If I could figure out what I'm doing today, that'd be great. Hey, Chief, you want to stop playing? There we go. Huh? There you go. Okay. So that gives us this cavity here. We're going to have to remove some of the contents of this. And for right now, we're going to stick that in the Panther just to get it out of our way. I think everything else is pulled out of here. We're going to leave those there. And I'm going to leave pretty much this alone. But I am going to make all this hardened steel. And I'm going to make this come out further. So this little... Well, we could probably keep the circular shape there. But we do need to increase the return thrust. I'm having a huge issue with that one. So we're going to put the original thrusters that we had in the back. 2 of them here. You know what? Let's see if that works. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So we got our return thrust. I'll probably put some vents there. That should be good enough. Now, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely did. Okay, so we got to fix that. Let's do that now before I forget. So, we got the thrust figured out. We got plenty of that going on forward. Now I'm concerned about the side-to-side thrust, because we only have these. So we're gonna have to probably put some right here. How many more mediums we got? Probably a zilch. So how about this? While we do that, let's go ahead and work on getting... Actually, you know, we had this one. We're going to remove this one, though. We are going to make this entire nose hardened steel. Now the problem is we're not going to be able to make this the circular nose we had before, I don't think. I mean, we could attempt to see. It looks like we removed the landing gear up front as well. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that. How awkward would it look with a circular nose? About that awkward. Okay, yeah, so the shape of this nose is going to have to dramatically change. Oh no, not the Z-Rax. I'm so scared. I think that's going to kind of make it a little bit easier to work with at this point. I don't know how awkward this is going to look, but I assume pretty damn awkward. We could always play with it afterwards. Now, do I want to put the rockets in the nose here instead of over there by the machine guns? That way it's a straight line. I think that's a better idea. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. I like that idea. Just a straight line of rockets. Because again, this thing, I'm not going to, like, this is going to be the final upgrade to it, right? Just so it could take out, like, small bases and stuff. But I am going to bring in a separate vessel that I've been working on. That's a little bit more able to take out heavier stuff. So this works. It looks a little weird. But hey, we'll figure it out. Okay, so now we're going to go with regular steel at this point. So let's go ahead and flush this out. We got more. What is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna go collect these real quick. Be right back. All right, we took care of those drones. There's 4 of them. Got some stuff out of there. And put it all in the SV or CV that I'm actually trying to get spawned in. So, okay, I don't like the way this looks here. So I'm not sure if we should just get rid of this shape down here, which I think is what I'm going to do. We could leave that as is, and we'll just shift back to steel. Okay, at this point, I think I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in symmetry mode. Boom. There we go. So let's get this done. Okay, so here I want to remove this stuff. We can leave that alone, the gun system stuff alone. We can leave that alone. Let's expose everything else. Okay, we're gonna fix that and make it a little bit more pretty once we get it up. So let's do this real quick because I know we're gonna run out of steel. We're gonna make more. Yeah, we'll leave that there. We could jump in that way. So if we're in the back and we need to jump in, we could do it without having to come out. Perfect. All right. Yes. The shield generator and the jump drive. Right? Like, where are we going to put those? Those are pretty crucial. In fact, that's the whole premise of why we're upgrading this, right? So we want to make sure that we have space up here to put it. So let's isolate that. Let's make sure we get enough headroom. Perfect. I don't know if it's going to create heat or whatnot. We could always move that around. We're going to figure that piece out. It might be better. I want to keep this stuff as even as possible. I'm even thinking about shortening these wings out. Actually, just getting rid of these. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the next thing I want to put in here is the actual warp drive. Where you at? There you are. This thing is quite a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. What we're going to do is we're actually going to make this a hump right up here. So let's so the other problem I got here though is the wing. So let's move this back a bit so it doesn't look awkward. Boy. Talk about building problems. Okay, so let's grab those up. Boom and boom. You know what? We could just do this too. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be encased anyway, so. This is why I don't like, doing symmetry mode in survival, because if you make a mistake and you want to reclaim the device, well, yeah, you got to do it on the other side too. So it's almost pointless, to be honest with you. Alright, so these are up here. Cool beans. You know what? Do we have another core? I think we do. There we go. So we're going to pop this core out real quick. We're going to remove the core. And I want to put the core right there. Uh-oh. She's sinking! Yeah, she sunk pretty fast. Alright, so core is there. Actually, oh man. Can I make another one? You know what? We'll put RCSs around it. Make it symmetrical. Boom. So this is how much? You can't access that, I forgot. Ooh, that's a lot of space actually. So can we get in here? We can't. It is tight, but we could do it. Okay. Let's enclose this bastard. Alright, so some things we forgot to put in here is the actual generator, right? So we gotta figure out where we're gonna put those. And how we're gonna do that. So yeah, I think we're gonna increase the size of this. We're gonna tuck them in here and just make this like a capsule, right? Kind of sticking out on the side. I actually give it some character as well, because right now it's just a long elongated tube. So let's do this. Generator. We'll make some glass, right? And we'll put glass here as well. I think that generator is about to blow. We're over CPU though. That's why it blew. Okay, well let's try this again. Let me recraft that stuff. Oh my goodness. Let me recraft that stuff. We'll be right back. Okay, so I have that crafting right now. Let me do these repairs real quick. And I have a CPU extender, and we're gonna plop that right in there. So let's get the CPU extender in there. Let's see if this is enough. It is not enough. We are in some serious trouble, guys. I went a little bit too ham on this. Let's retrieve that. I don't like the shape of it, to be honest with you. Can we make another extender? Let's see. We cannot, but can I make 2 of these? How does this work? Yeah, so we gotta figure this out, guys. Have to figure this out. I think I'm going to have to drop some of this stuff down. Or get rid of one of these thrusters. I think that's gonna be. Yeah, let's get rid of one of these thrusters. Let's see what that does. Not much. Oh Lord. Maybe having the shield generator as of right now is too much for it. Let me see. Yep, that's what was doing it. So we'll leave a spot for it as of right now. But yeah, we have no shields as of right now. So, a bummer. So let's get this. We'll leave a spot for it, but let's get this in here because I definitely want to test drive this. I definitely want to put those thrusters back in. We also need to put this one. This one's going to be the one that keeps everything running when we are landed. So it's going to be our power save mode. Alright, so I think I got it looking as best as I could. These I gotta fix, but I think it's time to take this out for a real quick test drive, see how it handles. I still need to get some side thrust on this thing. Oh yeah, those things on the side gotta be fixed. Alright. It's fast. It's really fast. Alright. That's a good thing. It doesn't really have any side to side. We're definitely going to fix that. And it's got a lot more stopping power this time because of those. Yeah, she's a lot better. Okay. And she holds quite a bit. Yeah. We got to do something about the side to side thrust. So we're going to continue to work on this off recording, and then I'll show you what I got out of it. Alright guys. Alright Gaming Warriors, so I have finished upgrading the Bronco, and it is now called the Suffolk. So if you don't know anything about horses, which I really didn't either, so I googled this. The Suffolk is a very powerful English horse that is used mostly for heavy lifting or farming. So boom, done. It's a powerful horse. I'm going to be mostly using this for heavy lifting. It does have some rockets, but no shielding as of yet. So outside looks pretty good. Do a quick over the top. Did some decoration. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. Okay, it's not supposed to be. I mean, that's rough. But I mean, we'll figure something out, make it look better later on down the line. I have not put any detectors or anything on this yet. But inside, kind of bland, but it gets the job done, okay? I am planning on testing this. Actually, this is the next thing I do, is going to do. It only has the ammo containers, but it has quite a bit of storage. So the one thing I want to do right now is I want to test it out. Now, this right here is an entrance to the cockpit. What I want to do right now is I want to test it out. So I believe I found a wreckage that I have not done yet. Right there. This crashed capital vessel. So we're going to head here. And what I'm going to try to do is fit this entire contents into the ammo controller and see if it takes off fully loaded down with everything. If it does, I'm going to add more space in here for some extra additional cargo. That's the plan. So let's see if I can make that happen. Alright, so as you can see here, the ammo container is completely full. So I'm going to go back and add some more cargo containers to this thing because, yeah, she is still moving pretty damn good. So go back, add some more to this, and then I'm going to leave the containers full because I want to see how she handles full of cargo. Alright, be right back. Alright, so this thing is full to the brim yet again. And hey, we could still take off. So I think, here we go. So this is an issue. I'm not too concerned about it, but maybe getting rid of these last two containers would help. But these things have about 1,000, so I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, I'm going to keep them. We're just going to deal with it. I don't think we're going to run into too many problems with it being a little bit over CPU, but there's only one way to find out, right? And that's to continue playing. So I think we're done with this episode. There's a few kind of minute things I got to do with the Suffolk, which is basically just organizing everything and getting her ready to go. And we are going to continue on with the mission, which has us warping out of here to the snow planet and continuing on with that mission. So I think I've repeated myself a couple times in there, and if I did, I'm sorry. Anyhow, oh crap, a drone. Anyhow, we are off to okay, yeah, I think we missed it. Cool. Yeah, they can't hit us. We're too high up. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we are off to fix up the internals of her a little bit, and then on to the next mission. That's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed. Chief Rocky out.